The village tramway may now have propulsion. But what's an engine without rolling stock to pull? The villagers need transportation somehow, and so today I'll show you my design for a tramway coach. Alright, first up you're going to need these resources. Take your train casing, and once you have your station set up, hold your train casing and press left Alt. This will bring up the extended bogies menu. Hover your cursor over this box and scroll down to double axes, and select an axle of your choice, depending on what style you want to build this coach in. I prefer archbar. Place a bogie here, and another one that is 2 blocks apart from the first bogie. Take your black slashed locometal, polished blackstone slab, and polished blackstone stairs, and start building. Put 2 black slashed locometals in between the 2 bogies like so, one here, and one here. Next, fill out the running board with the polished blackstone slabs. Not in this piece, we'll get to them in a moment. Once you have filled out the running board, take the polished blackstone stairs, and place them angled like so. Do this step on both ends. Next, take your copycat headstocks with the screw link coupler and buffer, place 2 temporary blocks here and here, and place your headstocks. Do this on both ends. We will not be needing these headstocks for the rest of the build. Take the copycat step and place them like so on both ends. Place a temporary block on the ground, take the blackstone slab, and place it like so. This is so that, at passenger stations, passengers can simply walk up the steps instead of having to jump up a ladder. Once you have completed your stairs, take the copycat panel, place them on the floor like so. Repeat this step on both ends. Next, simply build out the walls of the coach. And do this on both ends. Make sure the walls are 2 blocks high. Take the copycat blank headstock, place one here, and repeat on the other end. Next, take your andesite door or door of your choosing, depending on what colors you want, and place them here like so. We have now finished the walls of the coach. Next, interior. Take a seat of your choosing, a stair block of your choosing, and a lantern. And for the seats, you can do pretty much whatever arrangement you see fit. You can do them periodically, you can do them as a full bench, or you can do both. Take your stair of your choosing, and place them like so they're nice little tables. And place lanterns on top. These will be the light source for the coach. Next, for the roof. Take your polished blackstone slab, hold crouch, and place them like so. And make sure to place them 1 block over the platform on the front and back. And finish off the roof. And the final step before we fill in all the copycat panels, put a temporary block here, and place some copycat panels like so. These will be the railing for the coach. Once you have done so, take your blocks of choice, preferably 2 transparent blocks and 2 solid colored blocks, and fill in as you see fit. I prefer to make the buffer beam a separate color from the main body. Take the black slashed locometal and fill in the stairs. Take the window type of your choice and use that for the railing. Also take your black slashed locometal and fill in the roof. And next is to fill in the walls. Simply take your colored block, place it, and rotate it till it's the rotation that you want. And then, just place. This will create a nice texture. I prefer to make my colored block the same color as the engine I'm attaching it to, but a separate block type, so it's a different texture. Simply repeat on both ends. And for the final step, windows. Take your framed glass, or any glass type that you prefer, and place them preferably over the seats, or the areas where the seats are. Take your preferred window type, and put them preferably over the tables. It depends on what you want to do with your coach. And now, you have a completed coach for your tramway and branch line meetings. Very fancy. Now you may be asking, Nowhere, how do I attach this to a locomotive? Surely these screw-link couplers are how I attach it. No, these screw-link couplers are purely decorative. What you really want to do is cancel assembly on the coach and go and get your engine. Line your engine up so that it is buffer to buffer with the piece of rolling stock that you want. Then break the station. This won't break anything, trust me. Take a new train station and roughly align it where the engine is going to stop. Once this is done, simply move your engine until it is lined up like so. It is one block perfectly aligned away from the coach. Next, disassemble your train. Now, if you use an engine with cow catchers, or a block that is blocking the track, you will unfortunately have to delete that one piece of the cow catcher. However, it's not quite as noticeable since it's blocked off by a piece of rolling stock. Once the piece of rolling stock and engine are aligned, take your super glue, and you could have done this step before aligning the engine, but I'm doing it out of order because I'm stupid. Take a temporary block, make sure it's attached to the piece of rolling stock, or look goddamn. Take a temporary block, make sure it's actually attached to the piece of rolling stock, but not the engine. Make sure that it does not glue to the engine, and simply glue the piece of rolling stock. If the two glue hitboxes are directly next to each other, they will not stick. And assemble your train. You now have a full completed consist for your tramway. Now, if you did have to break a piece of rail, I recommend replacing that. And now, you can just drive off into the sunset with your full consist. Or preferably into a station where you can actually pick up some passengers. And that's where I'm gonna leave you today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it helped you in any way. Again, this design is malleable, so you can swap out the colors, add a couple things, remove a couple things. It's just a design for you to use on your Create mod worlds. If you did enjoy the video, you want to show off your variant of the coach, please tag me in if you post it on YouTube so I can see it, because I really want to see what you guys do with this tutorial if you ever decide to use it. Thank you for watching.